Meet Carlos. Carlos is a rising freshman at State University who needs a checking account that he can access while on campus. While this sounds easy enough, there's a slight problem. While Carlos understands how checking accounts work, having watched our previous video, Checking and Savings 101, he has no idea how to pick the best account and avoid fees. What should he do? Well, we've got him covered. Let's walk through the four most common account scenarios. Scenario 1. You want an account offered by an online-only bank, our preferred solution. These are banks that don't have branches, giving them much lower costs than traditional banks. This in turn allows them to offer accounts with way lower fees and much higher interest rates. Plus, online banks also have unusually good online and mobile experiences and don't skimp on ATMs. Most either participate in a nationwide network of ATMs located in major retailers like CVS or 7-Eleven, or they automatically reimburse a set amount of fees from non-network ATMs like those of Chase or Bank of America each month. Scenario 2. You just can't live without a branch presence, or you need to deposit cash regularly. In this case, you'll need to choose between a checking account offered by a big bank or a credit union. So which one should you choose? Well, most big banks generally have better technology and a wider ATM and branch presence, whereas credit unions tend to have better customer service and lower fees due to their status as nonprofits. Which one you choose is up to you, just be sure it has ATMs in your area. Scenario 3. You just can't get a checking account due to poor banking history. In this case, avoid prepaid debit cards, which have a ton of fees, and instead, get what's called a second chance checking account, which are actually bank accounts designed specifically for at-risk customers. Scenario 4. You can't get a checking account because you're below age 18. In this case, you'll need to ask your parents to open what's called a kid or teen account, which operates just like a normal bank account, just with a few more parental controls built in. Finally, regardless of what account you get, 1. The online application shouldn't take more than 10 minutes, and 2. There are still a couple of rules to follow. Rule 1. Never go below your account's minimum balance requirement. Otherwise, you'll have to pay a large monthly maintenance fee. Rule 2. Never opt into overdraft protection. Overdraft protection allows you to automatically transfer money from a linked account to your checking account should your balance dip below zero due to a debit transaction, ATM withdrawal, or a bill payment. Unfortunately, while this sounds good, the transfer isn't free, so it's actually better just to opt out of overdraft protection and have them decline your debit card, as you can always use your credit card instead. Rule 3. Use online bill pay. Online bill pay allows you to use the money in your checking account to pay any company or individual. For larger companies, like your utilities provider, the money is wired electronically, and for smaller companies, like your sketchy landlord, the bank will actually mail them a check for free. How cool is that? Rule 4. Use mobile deposit. This is a free service that allows you to deposit checks using your bank's app, rather than going to a branch, and it's a service offered by both traditional and online banks. Finally, Rule 5. Use Venmo. Venmo is an application that links to your checking account, allowing you to send and receive money from anyone, anywhere in the United States. It's free and totally secure. Congratulations, you have finished our checking and savings curriculum. If you want to see free recommendations for great bank accounts or just more educational material, be sure to check out our website.